Holy moly, look at these storms. They look good. All these anvils around me. Pro tip, don't ever get gas in the Grand Canyon area. Don't get gas at the national park itself, and don't get gas in Grand Canyon Junction. Don't even get gas right here. I'm just north of Williams. You're going to be paying a premium. But if you're in Flagstaff, I just filled up at $3.95. So without the date, if you don't know the date, that'll mean nothing to you, but that's relatively cheap considering where we've been. The average about a month ago or a few months ago was probably $4.99. So it's come down. Thank you, Daddy Joe Biden. All right, this is the little crossroads of Valley, also known as Grand Canyon Junction. So yeah, we continue straight. All right, just about to pull up into the Grand Canyon National Park. We got some great storms. They're so beautiful. You see all these different parts of it, the rain shaft, and there's even some Amatis, and you just see the anvil and up to 1 hour wait. What? Anyways, it's beautiful. And the flowers are blooming because it's the end of the monsoon season. It's just great. Look at that high cloud up there. The shadow from the thunder cloud just below it, or the building cumulus, is blocking the view right down the middle of that. It's super cool, if that made sense. There's actually lightning all over. The video didn't really capture it, but they're pretty clean strikes, cloud to ground. The trees here look like they've either been pruned in a really weird way or been chomped on by elk or deer or something, because they look like lollipops. In a way, you know, grazing by herbivores is a form of pruning. So I know that digital sign said it'd be like up to an hour wait. Yeah, it was up to an hour wait in that it was a 0-minute wait because there was no wait at all. I was able to breeze right through the entrance gate. The guy complimented my hat. He goes, "That's a pretty cool Duluth hat." I'm like, "Yeah, thank you." It is. I like it a lot. So one of the things I do is I have an $80 annual federal lands pass that gets you into all the national parks. You can go wherever you want practically, and for free admission. I mean, free after you pay $80 for the annual pass, of course, but it's a really good deal because on a lot of these parks you can get like a $60 annual pass for just the one park. I'm like, why would you do that when you can pay $20 more and go anywhere in the country? So I do that, and I can just go wherever I want. It's a really good deal, especially considering like one-time admission into a national park like this is like $30 or something like that. So anyways, it's a must-have if you're literally doing anything in anywhere. Holy shit. Damn, it rained hard here. It's also steaming up right now. This is super cool. We got fog right at the surface now just from that rain. So it's 5:52 right now. I'm just about to pull up to the South Rim parking lots. I left at 4:34, so round up 1 hour, 20-minute drive to get to, from Flagstaff basically to the Grand Canyon. Look at this, guys. I just missed the hailstorm. That's funny. It's pretty good pea-sized hail. Low-key, part of the reason why I love going to the Grand Canyon, I mean, it's only the second time I'm here, but it's just like traveling the world. and I sit right in my backyard. Because you hear people speaking German and French and this and that. It's like, wow, so many Europeans and Asians and whatever, you know? Anemometer. Wow, this is beautiful. I promise it looks beautiful in real life. It probably looks shitty in pictures and video because it just looks like a big dark hole in the ground, but it really is immense when you see it in real life. Look at all these big puddles with hail floating in them. They're melting, but wow, that's funny. They must have got hit hard here. I must have really just missed it. What's interesting also is that, well, I kind of have the urge to step on it like it's an ice raft. Definitely would not hold me. What's interesting is that when you stand on the edge, you can feel the warmth from the canyon blowing up against you because it's super chilly up here on the rim, mainly because it just rained. But when you stand kind of like out there over the edge, you feel drafts of warmth, and it feels great. If you can imagine it, there are people in this world who I respect, you know, a hell of a lot, that will start their day like where I did in the parking lot, hike down all the way down there to the bottom of the canyon, to the river. There's just a sliver of the river you can see. Hike up that canyon, I believe it's called Bright Angel Canyon, all the way up zigzag, all the way to the North Rim, which is, I don't know, how many miles away is that? A lot. But the main thing is that you go down 5,000 feet and then you climb like 6,000 feet in one day. Crazy. People die doing it, literally. I mean, it looks like it snowed, didn't it? It hailed pretty good, I'd say. I can see hail going off, or not hail, I can see lightning going off all the way to the west, but it's hard to pick up on camera. Okay, look at this. Look at this. It's a sliver of angelic light. Wow. Just came out of nowhere. Holy shit. Okay. And it's going all the way back there. Right down the canyon. Holy cannoli. All right, let's see if we can get a better view. Oh God, that's beautiful. Oh, jeez. If I was using a better camera, this would be some good ass picture. I mean, look at that. All right, the light is growing. God damn, that's beautiful. And just like that, the light is gone. Those spectacular moments are spectacular because you don't see them all the time and they're fleeting. They don't last long. But of course, this is still a magnificent view. All right, I would like to go to the visitor center because I've never actually gotten a good look at the visitor center, assuming it's still open. I'd like to look at some of their exhibits and whatnot. I would like to be a little bit of a nerd for a minute. God, look at that shit. Still some pretty amazing light, and actually the sun hasn't actually gone down all the way. Some people are running to get to a spot where they can see it set. I'm not running. Okay, something I would run for though is the lightning show that's going on over there. That is beautiful. I'm not capturing it right here, but it is going off. Ooh, it's so beautiful. Okay, now I understand why people are running. It's so purple. Oh gosh. Okay, after that, well, first of all, look at this guy. What an old weathered juniper. Anyways, after a phenomenal lightning show I watched, and now I'm gonna try to go to the visitor center. And I'm cold. Should have brought my sweatshirt because I'm shivering and brrr. Jeez. What the fuck is this? These signs need an update. Can't read them at all. They're all like this too. I really love the full in bloom shrubbery here, you know? They're so heavy and plump and juicy and moist and yummy, you know? Wow. Phenomenal. It's just because you don't see this all the time, you know? The rest of the year it's dry and dead and yeah. All right, I have no idea if this place is open. We'll see. Probably not. The Bright Angel Trail is what I was talking about earlier. Well, they're closed. All right, well, that was a nice trip to the Grand Canyon. I'm gonna sit in the car, enjoy my dinner that I packed in my little lunch bag, and head home. And get warm too, because I'm cold. Have a good night. It's like the Minnesota Zoo where they assign animals to the parking lot so you remember where you parked.